It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And Oklahoma City is
It's time for some hoops at the Chesapeake Energy Arena, home of the Thunder here in downtown Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And we're going to bring it to you live on 2K Sports. So for the Thunder, their last game, a win against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Mozgov is out there with Carlos Boozer, and it's Irving at the point guard. Now here's Westbrook. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game, and that one's good. Freak.
Don't underestimate him. He can knock that down.
Freak's gone 1 of 2, shooting from 3. Down low. No good. Ibaka with some nice D. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kev, I caught up with Coach David Blatt, and my first question was, what's the plan against Kevin Durant? Probably the premier scorer in the entire league. He said, well, it starts with trying to keep the ball out of his hands, because once he catches it, you're kind of at his mercy. Guys, Durant's so long, he can just shoot over the top. When he does get the ball, expect to see some double teams.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Boozer. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Boozer's got his first 2 points of the night, while Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Irving against Westbrook. To the middle. Here's Freak. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
How about 3 of 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Irving passes to LeBron. Smith outside. And Durant sends it back. Inside, there's Freak. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Left side, Westbrook.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Thunder leading by 8. Freak with it, coming off a stellar performance against Milwaukee.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Well, let's take a look now at some of the most explosive players in the NBA lately. The highest scoring small forwards of the past month. LeBron James, #1.
There is no doubt he is one of the league's most dynamic offensive players. I mean, he's capable of putting up some huge numbers from that wing position.
Well, I think the wing position is his home base. That's his best spot. He's most comfortable there, but he's comfortable anywhere on the floor, inside, outside, pulling up or driving to the rim.
Now, Freak. Mo Williams missing from long range.
Sticking too much.
6 on the shot clock. Westbrook dishes to Cantor. Fires from 14. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Oklahoma.
They've definitely had a hot hand.
And so here is Oklahoma City. They've led by as many as 11 points. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Thunder. Freak in at shooting guard. Durant is up here with Dennis Cantor. Then it's Mayo, and it's McCallum in at the 1. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Irving. Stolen by Boozer. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. Finished off the break.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Here's Freak. Off target from outside. The Cavaliers trail by 8. To the right side. Cantanella nailed from three-point land. He has 5.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Boozer wide open. He fires. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now here's Freak, guarded closer. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Smith is checked in. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bucks just played phenomenal. He finished with 48 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Irving double team. James kicks the boost. Block shots, a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite capture that great impact they really have defensively.
You know, and Hakeem the Dream, certainly one of the greatest all-around players to have ever played the game. An endless array of offensive moves down low, no doubt. And defensively, his numbers speak for themselves. I mean, almost 4,000 career blocks, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, just a legendary low-post defender.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make
a moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Soft.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. He was intent on running the offense through Boozer. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Williams is checked in. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Freak kicks to Mayo. Here's Cantor. From 13 feet, it goes down. Cantor's got 5 now.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
Mozgov passes to Irving. Just fine on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Mozgov's shot is off.
Defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 22 points for Freak.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Here's Irving. That's good.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Williams. There's the pick. And it's Freak missing.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
There's a screen by Canner. There's Freak. Trains it from beyond the arc. Freak's got 25 points in the game.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
Picked by Mozgov. Smith. They get it again. And he gets it to go. Mozgov's got his first bucket of the night.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
There's a screen by Canner. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Freak. Mozgov with the block. They recover it. A shot's good from Westbrook.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were...
And now the third quarter about to get going. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
On the court for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Boozer is out there with LeBron James, and it's Mozgov in at the 5 spot.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Freak. No good on the 3. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to Chicago.
And if there's one aspect of the game that really stood out for me, it was the rebounding. Basketball is about possessions, and you saw a noticeable difference in terms of the effort both teams were putting forth.
Simply got outworked under the boards, guys. I mean, that's the no-brainer of the deal. I mean, they got pushed around all game long. He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
A moment to check in with Doris first.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Blatt as he addressed his team. He was intent on running the offense through Boozer. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris. Shumpert is checked in for Cleveland. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. That's going to send LeBron James to the line. It's on Kevin Durant. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Irving. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. And it's Freak missing.
I like that creativity, double clutching to catch the defender on the way down. I can go for that. I can go for that. It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. 33 points for Freak.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Boozer with the screen for Irving. Irving double team. Here's Boozer. Takes it off the glass. Boozer's got 11 points.
Even double team, he had the vision to see the open man.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Shumpert. Now Freak. Shumpert with some nice D.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And here we go, Freak.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Fires the three, and again Oklahoma City with the triple.
Wow, what a special performance this guy's putting on from long range.
Well, that has been his shot today. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Puts it up from 15. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Offensive rebound. Here's Durant. Shumpert with some nice D. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Back to Irving. To the left wing. Boozer goes in. And it's Boozer again missing. And there's a whistle. That's going to go. The Thunder shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Durant and Ibaka playing at the 4 and 5. Freak is out there with Ray McCallum. And it's Waiters in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. To the inside. Pass to LeBron. Durant with the steal. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And the shot is good. Freak's got 40 points.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Outside Irving. Clock at 6. To end the run. Waiters grabs the miss. Waiters got his 4th rebound in this one. Really left alone that time. 43 points for Freak.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
And he gets the bucket. 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Shoots the 3. It's in from long range. One more from Freak. And the Thunder lead by 21.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
And he gets the bucket.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Jacks up a 3, and that one's good. Freak's got 49 points in the game.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
James, no good.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Poked away. At the top of the key, Shumpert, 6 to shoot. Smith wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 6 points for Smith.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And McCallum kicks to Freak. The second chance effort. Over to the left wing. Screen by Ibaka. Freak. No good from outside. The Cavaliers trail by 19. Smith with it, guarded now by Durant. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. Back to Waiters. In the corner, it's Freak. Clock at 6. Launches a 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Here's Irving. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Well, Irving has simply been great. He's got 8 points and 8 dimes.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Enes Kanter's checked in for Oklahoma City. Westbrook comes in for Ray McCallum. Smith dishes to Irving. Here's Mozgov. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Kanter's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Irving. And that one's good. Freak's got 51.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And so here's Cleveland. On the wing, Irving. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game. And here's Freak. Shoots from 8. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mozgov's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Smith the pass to Boozer. Offensive rebound, and he lays it straight in.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Thunder.
Agreed, Steve. And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. Clark, I think that was a big part of their success.
I love the way they scored fast break points tonight here. It was a key factor in coming out on top.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
He's checked in for Oklahoma City. Freak comes in for O.J. Mayo. The tray, and Freak gets it to go on the assist from McCallum. Freak's got 56 points in the game. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Irving, Johnson, a wide open look, and it's off from 3-point range. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Williams. Dishes to Freak. Screen by Dallenberg. The 3 ball. No good. So no problem for Oklahoma City.
Thanks, guys.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.